Let's talk about the law of constraints. Now, the law of constraints exists everywhere on the planet, but let me talk about it, how it relates to a business. So imagine that this here represents a business, not necessarily your business, but any business. And the shapes represent different people, systems, processes, departments, if you like, as work progresses through the business. So the triangle might be finding the work, the circle might be doing the work, and the square might be getting paid for the work. If you're a building company, this might be ordering your materials, this might be standing the frames, so you get the idea, right? So in my made-up business here, imagine that this part of the business, the most that it could produce in any one day is, say, 10 widgets, right? That's the most that it can produce. Now, as it moves to the circle, it's a little bit more constrained. It can only handle producing 5 widgets in the day. So it's got a bit more of a constraint, right? But when I go over to the square, it has more capacity. It could actually manage to handle 15 widgets in a day. Now, if that was the business, what's the most number of widgets that business could handle or produce in any one day? And the answer is 5, right? So that's the constraint. So if I drew it like a pipe, it would look like this. So it doesn't matter that this part of the business can do 10. It doesn't matter that this can handle 15. Our constraint is 5 right in the middle. Now, as a business owner, we want to produce more than 5 out of our business. We want to have a better outcome than that. So we go and fix that part of the business. So maybe we go and hire another production person, or we improve a system or something, and we grow that part of the business so that it can handle 20 in a day. Now what's the constraint? Oh my gosh, the number is 10. The constraint's moved to a different part of the business. So now, oh my gosh, we've got to go and do better marketing and sales. We've got to go and get more people, right? So we do a better job of that. Now where's my problem? Oh my gosh, now it's moved over here to this one. We've got to get better systems or cash flow or whatever it looks like. And this is kind of the nature of what happens when you're growing a business. The constraint bounces from one place to the other. And I'll say this, there is always a constraint in some part of the business. And I often say to people and business owners, this principle right here is what keeps you up at night. It's what keeps the stresses applied, because there is always a constraint in a business. It never goes away, right? So, and I say that good business owners know what their current constraint is. Great business owners know not only what their current constraint is, but they know what the next one and even the one after that is going to go off and be, right, as they go along. So I would encourage you to say, do you know what the current constraint is inside the business as you go along? And I'll say this to you as well, if you're not okay as a business owner, or any business owner is not okay with living this flip chart right here, be okay with not doing growth, because growth is going to continue to happen. I often say as a joke that this flip chart is the reason if you do business long enough, you run out of all hair, right? So now thinking now specifically about you, imagine that the triangle is your ability to find work, and the circle is your ability to deliver work. Do you have more work than you can handle, or do you have more capacity and you need to go and find more work? That's a great simple place to go and start, to look at where's the constraint in the business. Once we've found it, let's go solve it. Let's put some solutions around. And the idea is to constantly move the constraint from one part of the business to another part of the business. And the better that we can do that, the better the business will go and grow over time. All right, enjoy the law of constraints. Know that this is happening every single day in the business. Let's go get it.